Hello, and welcome to our wellness education series. This is the second session, Oils for Every Age, and I'm your host today, Mary Amber Hughes. In case you do not know me, I live in the Mansfield area. I and my husband, Jeremy, of 21 years, have 8 children together, and our oldest is 20 and our youngest is 1. And so I have all the different age ranges. I also have many experiences that I have experienced with my father, who passed away some years ago due to Alzheimer's and dementia. So we have a little bit of experience with dealing with that aging adults. And he was fairly young. He was younger than 55 when he passed. And so we've used the essential oils in our family for over 10 years, 11 years, just this last spring. And there have been many family experiences and friends experiences that I get to share with you. And I hope that while we're studying all these different age ranges, you won't check out when it's maybe someone who's younger. Hopefully your mind will be going and thinking, oh, so-and-so could use this or so-and-so could use that. So if you have your handout, get ready to take some notes, grab a pen. Also, if you don't have the handout or can't print out the handout, that's okay too. Grab a piece of paper. You'll be able to write down make notes for yourself and for your friends and family. So let's get started. doTERRA's essential oils are considered safe for all ages, and they're found to be more effective with consistent use. And this is something that our family has found as well. At the very first sign of something, going and getting your oils out, taking proactive care, gargling with salt water, those kind of things. But enjoy incorporating them into our daily routine. That is one of the things that we have done. And so you'll hear a little bit about my daily routine, a few examples of how to use them, on what ages to use them and where to put them at. This is a daily routine to help support our body and our health and wellness lifestyle that prioritizes natural approaches. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Mark anything that sparks interest to you on your handout. You want to learn more about this and maybe even you find a solution for a family member. So discover more ways to use your oils. That's the hope of this session. And you can also look for guidelines on dilution at doTERRA.com. I will be sharing one here that Cory shared in the previous one and that we choose to use with our families. But doTERRA.com, if you're in a pinch and you can't remember where it's at or where to find it, doTERRA.com has information on dilution. So I want you to look first at pregnancy, because that is where we are going to start. Oils for every age. We're going to look at what would be a good foundational product for when you're first getting started at bringing little ones into this world. And I can tell you that I have used this trio kit, and this is not a session in which we're going to go deep into the vitamins, so I'm going to just keep it light and peppy. This is a vitamin complex that helps to address your inflammation needs, your vitamins and minerals, and healthy fats, which help to reduce inflammation. And this is the essential nutrient complex that I recommend, and a lot of people are finding very good help and support with growing little babas and taking care of yourself. So you take 2 each day, 2 times a day, and they have whole food nutrients, which means when you open them up, they're actual little granules that the body can absorb. They're not like a hard compressed horse pill that you just pee out or eliminate out the body. You actually can get the nutrients from this. And my last 2 pregnancies have been really the best since taking these vitamins, and my midwives have been very supportive of me taking these. Another product I recommend for people to take if they're pregnant, because our bodies are working overtime, growing and filtering all kinds of nutrients through our bodies. You want to take this product called Terrazyme. And Terrazyme comes in a little capsule like this. It's very easy to take. It is able to be sprinkled on food if you're someone who doesn't swallow pills, but you take it with every meal. And they have digestive enzymes in them that will pass through the breast milk and They will help to allow the baby to have a more settled tummy. They also are great at helping you with breaking down and getting the most out of the food that you're eating and putting into your body. I got better digestion and less indigestion with my food when I took this. So if you're in the pregnancy stage, this is something you definitely want to consider. It is safe to take while you're nursing as well. But when you're growing that baby, you want to support your body. And so what this does is helps to break down the food that you're eating so your body can focus on sending those energies to replace red blood cells, white blood cells, and all the processes that the body needs to be taken care of, filtering the blood and all that. Another product that you want to consider is the Copaiba. See here on the left is the Copaiba essential oil, and on the right is the Copaiba soft gel. So on the left, you can take it directly under the tongue 2 times a day to support a boost in milk supply. This also, if you look into Copaiba more, it has ability to help with moods and even moods out and support healthy moods. The soft gel is great to take when you're on the go, or if you don't care to take it directly under the tongue. It is gentle enough to rub on the baby's gums and on the gum line, the jaw line. That is what we are doing currently with our little Vanessa, who is teething, and she even likes to suck it off of our finger, and she doesn't mind. Sometimes she doesn't like a finger poked in her mouth because the gums are a little hurty, so we just apply it on the outside. And we'll also use another oil I'll tell you about in a bit. All right, so say you have Beba and you're looking to take care of yourself, or maybe you don't have Beba yet, you're still pregnant. Digestin tabs are fabulous. Here, this is what they look like. The Digestin tab is a calcium carbonate. I think you can see it better here, sorry. Calcium carbonate tab that helps with stomach acid, and you can break them into different sizes. I actually still keep these on hand in my purse when I travel with little ones. If they have upset tummies, they're great for when you're feeling like you want to maintain that healthy gastrointestinal balance. They have fennel, anise, the peppermint in it helps with your breath, keeping your breath fresh, as well as helps with digestive discomforts. So they can help to maintain a healthy gastrointestinal system. I take these if I'm too gassy or just need a little bit of help with indigestion. Peppermint beadlets, they come in a little container like this. These actually contain like 1/4 of a drop of peppermint, and they are great to pop and to take. You can see how teeny tiny they are to take in your mouth. You can just take it directly internally and pop it if you want to taste and feel that peppermint. It's great at keeping the sinuses clear, because I know sometimes in later stages of pregnancy, you can get puffiness and your sinuses can feel a little bit more swollen and maybe not as clear breathing. You want clearer breathing. So this peppermint beadlet is a great one to take. Other time you might want to take it. I have one lady who gets them from me because this is what helps her with her tummy issues. So that is the peppermint beadlet. You also have basil and fennel on your handout because that is great to put on after nursing to support a milk supply. Now, you want to consider how good, like Cory said this in our first video, we're going to say it again, consider how good you are at drinking water and clear liquids and staying hydrated, because our bodies really need that hydration in order to move things through. Okay, not just food, but move nutrients, communications between the cells. And when wintertime comes, sometimes we aren't thinking about drinking water as much, or maybe we don't find ourselves as thirsty. We want to make sure that you get a cup, and I choose to use a mason jar or a stainless steel water bottle with a straw for sipping my oils in. But consider keeping yourself hydrated and having a goal to finish this by noon or something like that. Some people even like to drink a little bit more. But this, I say that all because we need to consider how good we are at drinking. Because if you drink a lot of water, your body is going to be able to transfer things throughout the body a whole lot more quickly. But if you don't drink a whole lot of water, you're going to want to kind of consider yourself in this more the younger age range here, infant or toddler size ages, to better be able to know what dilution you should dilute for yourself. And we do this to minimize any skin sensitivity. We dilute the essential oils using a carrier oil that is like, and I'm looking around because I've moved these things on my table in front of me a couple of times, but this is doTERRA's fractionated coconut oil. You may have seen this before. Cory was talking about it. They also have a body oil that's available now. I've used jojoba, apricot kernel, sweet almond oil. I've used hard coconut oil and also olive oil as a carrier oil. So there's different carrier oils that you can put your essential oils into. And we do this, and we have different ratios. And you can see when you're dealing with someone who's very young, like a child, a very small newborn, I'm going to put 1 drop in a roller bottle and fill the rest with coconut oil. And the rule of thumb is 1 drop of oil per ounce of coconut oil. Okay. And this one says in a 10 ml, these drops in the sides, this is recommended reference. You can see there, use a 10 ml, and this is a 10 ml as the reference, or 2 teaspoons of carrier oil. Okay. So using the essential oil with children, I do dilute it more heavily. And for myself, I do. For myself, I will put 10 drops in here, and of certain oils that are stronger, I will even put less for myself because I have sensitive skin. I drink lots of water, but I still have sensitive skin. And I want to make it be effective and also not have a side effect. So you can have a very, like 5 drops in a carrier oil in a roller bottle like this and still have it be effective for your family, for yourself. And then know that you can make it stronger if you like, but I always start with less and work my way up. All right, so when we're talking about those little ones, you do want to know that doTERRA is the most tested and the most trusted essential oil company that is out there in the market right now. We know this because there aren't other companies doing the testing that we're doing on our oils. There just really isn't. And also our oils, the people we partner with, that doTERRA partners with, the growers, we have exclusive contracts with them, which means they only sell their oils to doTERRA. The reason that is good is because we know that they're giving us a consistent product. We're working with them on the other side of the bottle. doTERRA is supporting them, teaching them how to grow, giving them the tools they need, not only the equipment, but also the proper equipment to be able to take care of the land, and education to know how to harvest and how soon, and how to not over harvest. So doTERRA's oils are very different than a lot of other oils. And what we're sharing here in this webinar and then this recording is only geared towards doTERRA oils. So please keep that in mind if you have oils in your home that may have similar names to what we're using or similar blends to what we're using. Do not try to do the same exact things. Please read your labels and be cautious about what you're doing. All right, so when we're dealing with infants to 2-year-olds, you can use myrrh. I have myrrh on here because when my babies are born, we have them at home, but you could do this in the hospital as well. And that cord clamp thing is always so awkward and can get snagged on your little baby's onesie, or even cut them a little bit. So, or just be uncomfortable as you're trying to diaper and change this new little squirming little one. So myrrh, just 1 drop of myrrh on the cord stump, it makes that dry up so quickly. So if you're a crunchy mama, or you're really wanting to make sure that you can help this baby to heal, myrrh has been used for years for that. So that's why I'm sharing it now. Also, frankincense is another thing we like to put right on the crown of their head when they're born, and a little bit on the bottoms of their feet. And just kind of, we say a prayer and a dedication between ourselves and God. So this can support a healthy attachment and immunity, and promote, connectedness with your baby and and yourself. So if you're in the hospital or at home, either way, or even after you bring the baby home, this is a great oil that you can have. The doTERRA's Frankincense Touch. This is not the frankincense touch, but you can see it says touch right over here. That means it's diluted already with a little bit of carrier oil with fractionated coconut oil, and it is ready to go on small and sensitive skin. If you see that there is maybe a little bit of a rash, I don't ever put it on and then like diaper over top of, really. I just normally would have it in a not in a sealed area. So like I wouldn't bundle them real hot after you put the oils on. Normally I put the oils on while I'm diapering them, and they have plenty of time to have some air and such. So frankincense, if I would notice a little bit of red, which I never have because I'm always diluting it, you can always just add a little bit more carrier oil to the skin. But know that these oils are wonderful and great to have on hand. They also do have, I was just noticing last night that the gentle baby bath is actually temporarily unavailable, but the diaper rash is what we use, the diaper rash cream. And that's only because if I see a little bit of a dot of anything, I put that on, or if it seems a little bit, especially as they start teething, their diapers can get a little bit different, and their bottoms can get a little red. So I'll use that. This is the only diaper cream that I actually have used for the last 2 pregnancies. So just know it works, and I highly recommend it. Alrighty here. All right, when we're using the oils with little ones, it is wonderful to use a carrier oil or our unscented lotion to kind of help give those baby massages and just to bond with the baby. Our unscented lotion and the carrier oil is great for that. And a great oil to use is lavender. It's just takes the slightest little bit, or you can use the lavender touch is what I do. And what I do, if I feel like if they're a newborn, sometimes I'll just add that carrier oil on the palm of my hand already. And then I will rub it into their feet, the bottoms of their little feet, and along the spine and the shoulder area. And then I will take the carrier oil, the lavender touch, roll it on my hand, the palm of my hand, and then rub it on their feet, right that way. And then if I think that I need, a little bit of more or less of something, I just apply it slowly. And what a great way to bond with baby and also give them some calming oils to help them with resting. I will tell you, less oils consistently, like frequently, is so much better. So it's better than a big bunch of oils all at one time. An easy way to use oils with anyone in any age is using a diffuser in the home. And if you don't have a diffuser, but you really want, say, you want to diffuse some oils in your room, you can put oils on a cotton ball and then put a little bit of the squirt of coconut oil. Actually, I would put the cotton ball, squirt a little coconut oil on the cotton ball, and then put a little drop of lavender or breathe. And then I would set it outside of the crib on like a changing table nearby, so that the baby can breathe it in that way. And when I say the cotton ball, I would put the cotton ball in like a open container, a small like juice glass or a small, empty jar that you might have, or a little jelly jar, so that can be diffusing in the room. And the carrier oil helps it to more slowly diffuse than just flashing right off. And these essential oils are very aromatic. So putting it in a carrier oil helps it to stay and then slowly diffuse. All right. And you can choose different oils. If you want Breathe to help support the respiratory system, or Air X is another great one. Or if you want them to have a little more restful night's rest, you can do lavender or cedarwood. Lots of choices. Here's some sweet baby oils that for gentle, for gas and constipation. Wild orange rubbed around the belly button in a clockwise fashion. You'll find a lot of these same oils and uses can be used on adults as well. Wild orange, I would just put a little bit of carrier oil in your palm of your hand, and then mix the top of the wild orange, rub it around, and then put it around the baby's belly. If you want more information on this, feel free to reach out to the person who shared oils with you and invited you. We have a great handout on oils for pregnancy and birth. If you're looking to support less tummy upset and less congestion, cardamom is a great oil to keep on hand and to consider adding to your toolbox. And that can be rubbed onto the chest or the back of the upper back to right where the lungs are, with a carrier oil as well. If you're looking to support, there's that frankincense again that I was talking about earlier. That one dabbed on the bottoms of the feet is great for immune support. Also, if you're looking for less baby acne, give the baby time. I will be honest with you. Give the baby some time, a couple days, because even mine will come with this day where they just break out. Don't try popping them. Don't try putting oils on them right away. Give them a day or two. Just let their body and their systems work things through. But as you go along, if they consistently have a little bit of need to support that, you can do diluted frankincense, or the frankincense roller is what I would recommend. That's already diluted, and you just put it on your finger and then just dab. You don't want any oil setting on the skin that they would rub and get into their eyes. All right. If you want less fussy baby and more sleep, Roman chamomile is a great one to add to the diffuser, or to put on the baby's back, along their spine, or on the bottoms of the feet. If you're looking to support diaper rash and diaper irritations, I would go to the diaper cream, but many people have tried the balance and really like that. That's an area where I don't care to mix in and mingle different things, but it's great for skin discomforts. All right. For peace and calm, this is a great diffuser blend. 2 drops of balance, 2 drops of wild orange, and 2 drops of lavender. If you would like to make a roller bottle that is peace and calm, you can put in 1 drop of balance, lavender, and wild orange. So a total of 3 drops in here, and then fill it in a, I don't know, it says 5 ml. It's fine. You could do it in a 5 ml or a 10 ml. I've done it in a 5 ml. 5 ml is this big. And we do make and takes, and this is from one of the make and takes gals who put this together, and I do like it. I have used it that way, because normally the peace and calm I'm putting on the bottoms of the feet. All right. Or I will add a little carrier oil on the body and then roll this on my hand and apply. So just so you know, if I was using this on an adult, I would definitely roll on my wrists and also on the bottoms of my feet. If you're looking for oils to help with the toddler, these are a great selection here. If you have upset tummy, the Tamer blend is excellent. It comes in our children's collection here. All right. It contains a bunch of oils that are ready to roll on young ones, but many of us use those same oils that are in that children's collection for our own selves and our own family members of all different ages and stages. So upset tummy, wild orange, and balance. This is called the Monster Blend, or the Tantrum Tamer. This really helps to ground the child. The balance has tree oils in it that are very grounding. And so this one is a great one to make up in a roller bottle, equal parts of each oil. Or even if you're just someone who finds yourself easily irritated or going through a transition time in which you need a little bit of support, this wild orange and balance or citrus bliss and balance are a great combo. Now, another gentle oil to use is the basil, and the basil we will apply if baby has been out in the air or just had too much sugar or whatever. Remember, Cory was talking about cutting out sugars at the first sign of when her family gets sick on our class chat. Well, that's a lot of us will cut out sugars. And then we, just to support the body, we will put basil diluted around the outside of the ear, on the ear bone, and then just on the finger, and then just right here on the outside auricle part. Nothing gets dropped inside or anywhere we can't dilute it. And then that brings great discomfort. And even if they're only complaining of one ear, always treat the other ear, all right? So this one is great. Cory was sharing also for her older girl, the basil applied over the abdomen during that time of the month is great for that. Now, I'll share with you another minute in a bit here as another great blend that you can apply. But this Calmer blend, we use this one every night. My Serena needs to have her oils put on her. And so we get out this little little baggie here, and she gets to put her oils on. So she puts Steady on her feet, Calmer has a little brain on it. So this one goes on the back of her neck. And it's just a great way to empower ourselves and our students and our young ones to take care of their health. So when we get started, just like when we're starting to grow little ones, as they go along and they get bigger, we start giving them nutritional supplements. And our youngest, we normally start when they're infants and they're learning how to feed themselves, and once they get teeth. So once they have teeth and they're feeding themselves, I will bite a vitamin, chewable vitamin here into quarters and give them a little bit of that. And then they will chew and waller that around. It makes them feel like a big child, because with educating at home, everybody's eating around the table at the same time, breakfast in the morning, and they see everyone else getting their vitamins. So this is the 2-pack you see listed there, and the PB Assist. All right, we use this in our school thing. That's why there's a tag on there. But this comes as a duo, or you can buy them separately. All right. And this is what our children take to help supplement the healthy foods that we're already giving them. And they're in a chewable form. It's a wonderful watermelon flavor. The chewable it's for anyone that doesn't want to chew. So that doesn't want to swallow a capsule. All righty. So we start at age 2 on up, but these are actually formulated. You'll see, like, I think ages 3 to 10. And then this is healthy for their brains and joints. This is their daily omegas. And so it has an orange flavor to it. A lot of people will put it at the dosage for the day in a little bit of orange juice and have their child drink it down. Our children don't mind it from the spoon. They feel it's like it's a special treat to get it, and they would have it gone in like a week or a couple days if I let them. All right, so this is a great way to get your kids started in the morning by having their daily vitamins in the morning. Another little thing that you can do is have them take an On Guard beadlet. I showed you that little beadlet before. That's what these look like, only this is the immune support blend. And if your child isn't so sure about swallowing it down, if you have little applesauce pouches, you could put that little pearl right in there, put it and have them take a slurp of the applesauce pouch, and it will be down their throat before you know it. And they don't have to break it open in their mouth. They can just swallow it down. All right. So that is the On Guard beadlet, which is helpful for their daily immunity. I know lots of moms that on the way to school, their kids are getting this, and they have their water bottle, so they just drink it down. Here's that children's collection that I was telling you about. We have a Thinker blend that's focusing. It helps them focus before school and during homework time. We have a Calmer Restful blend that I mentioned to you before that helps when emotions are high. So we use this if someone's got a bump or scrape, or has just been hurt in some way, or is just struggling with ways life is going for them that day. This is great to roll over here around the ear and on the neck, so that it's close to them breathing it in, or over the heart, the Calmer, and also obviously at the base of the neck. But that's what we use that one for. Steady is the grounding blend that has a heart on it, and that's where Steady goes, is over the heart. And then it's like the children's version of Balance. So if you've experienced Balance, it's fabulous. All right, for elementary kiddos, here is the Stronger blend. This is what they can put on before they put their socks on in the morning on the way to school. And that's going to help with protection and immunity, and is also a skin soother because of the oils that are in it. It has in it actually Litsea and cedarwood and frankincense and rose. So if somebody's got some wound that they are trying to help support it healing and doing what the body's healing processes want to do, apply this around the outside of that, and it will be fabulous to help the body that way. There's wild orange again. Can you see how many ways you can use wild orange? This one is a great homework helper with vetiver, or I even will use it with peppermint in the diffuser. So these two could be put in the diffuser, or they could be a dab of it put on the back of the child's neck of each of those
to help them sit still and stay focused while they're focusing on their schoolwork. If the child doesn't care for the smell of an oil that you would like to use with them, there's always the possibility of making up a roller blend of it and having them roll it on the bottoms of their feet and then put their socks back on. It's less likely they're going to smell it that way. Rescuer, this blend right here is fabulous for just what it says there, soothing. It's great for someone has leg cramps and after school support or sports support, or gardening or working out, any kind of athletic support or how do I want to say, muscular support that they might need that way. And then there's that tamer again for upset tummies. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these, but there are these wonderful blends right there with all the ways to use them. If you are someone you know it might be interested in having this handout, we have a wonderful handout that we would love to send to you and put that in your hand so you know how to use each one of those, because we have solutions for all different kinds of needs that children might have. This is just a fun daily routine to show you how you can use these oils. The teacher getting up for the day, put balance on the bottom of the feet in the morning, diffuse some On Guard in the day, and then inhale some frankincense or wild orange in the middle of the afternoon as a pick-me-up. And then at night, as you're slowing down with some Epsom salt, putting a couple drops of adaptive, and we're going to talk about this in a little while later. Then the student, say you're the mom who's helping the student get up, and this teacher, hey moms, hey dads, you guys are the teachers. I'm the teacher. This is what we do. We put balance on the bottoms of our feet when we get up. And that routine right there, it looks a lot similar to what I do, although sometimes I don't end with a Epsom salt bath like I would like. Just know that you are valuable and you need to take some time for yourself. And so what I choose to do is I choose to put in oils I really like that support my respiratory system and my calming nervous system when I go to sleep. That's how I give myself a little bit of attention there. Our students, when they're waking up, wild orange and peppermint are great to diffuse, to help them get pepped up for the day. Also then thinker before they go to school, or if they're schooling at home, you can apply that thinker right to the brainstem. Has the brain right on it. That blend is our children's blend for focus and concentration. And then at bedtime, Breathe or Lavender or Breathe and Serenity are great choices to help support them with a diffuser in their room, or maybe in the hallway, or even in the bathroom, wherever you think would best fit for your family to have a diffuser diffusing to support your body and your children's bodies. All right, so my Hannah and Jared have a video, and I'll have to share that one in our Facebook group because I'm not going to bring it up right now. But what they share about is like their top oils as teenagers, because when they made it, this was probably 2-3 years ago, they were sharing with us like what they do and what they use. But it's very empowering for our adolescents, those going through those stages where they want to make their own choices. It's wonderful to get a diffuser in their room and empower them to be able to make choices for themselves as to how they're feeling, and put oils in that go along with that, or that help support more peacefulness or more calm or more confidence. And so one of the ways you can do that is get a diffuser for them. We have a large selection of diffusers at doTERRA. And let me tell you, my doTERRA diffusers hang out a lot and hold on a lot longer than my other oil company diffusers or tool company diffusers that I have gotten in the past. The oils that you might use for those emotional support needs would be this aromatherapy set that's right here. There's 6 of them in the set. You would get them in their 5 mLs, and that way they can be applied in the diffuser, and they can also be used to make a roller bottle out of. So very versatile. Also, remember, our teens' bodies are going under a large amount of changes at this time. So we definitely need to support their physical growth with a wonderful, supportive, available nutrient source. And so the way we do it in our family is our young adolescents and we have more of those now than we did when I started doTERRA. We have adults, 2 adults in our family, and then we have Beatrice, Tabitha, and Trenton, and they take a half dose of the Lifelong Vitality. And this is just a way that you can do the best that you can as a parent to help support them. And if they can't or won't or aren't interested in swallowing, they can always chew this and take this as a liquid. It's not just for little children. We have lots of ages and stages that take and use the chewable version. But our bodies, as they're changing, need nutrients in the gut, the proper nutrients. So they need certain enzymes and cofactors and all this stuff. When you do research, there's a bunch of big terms, but 70% of their immunity is in the gut, and the serotonin levels, that happy hormone. You have to have the right nutrients in the gut so that the body can produce that happy hormone. So your teen may really be not eating the best and having a really bad attitude. It's a result portion of it. So dig in, do your homework as a parent, find out what you think was best for your child. But let me tell you, in our experience, providing them with a nutritional supplement has been huge to their emotional well-being, as well as their physical development. And it's easier to introduce if you start it when they're younger than if you're coming when they're older. So just know, if the older ones are not on board right away, start with your younger ones and be optimistic and positive about the experiences that you're having with your supplements, and let them come to it. The older adolescents come to it in their own time. Here are some teen boy solutions. Tea tree oil touch, already diluted, great for immunity, around the ears and around down the throat. Great rolled on top of toes or rolled on their fingers, on clean fingers, and then put on their toes or toenails. Also for acne, it's great for spot treatment, for blemishes and such. Also, wake up fresh breath. You want more fresh breath? Peppermint beadlets are the thing for you. Wild orange, if they need better sleep and more uplifted mood, this is a great one in the diffuser. You don't have to have a whole selection of oils. Just know some good, choose like some quality oils that you want to use, and you know they have various purposes that will support what your goal is. Deep blue, the deep blue comes as a 5 ml, and you can make a deep blue roller. They used to make a deep blue roller that's available, but instead they have now this deep blue stick that is fabulous. So in place of this deep blue roller in this PowerPoint, I need to update that one. I didn't catch that. And this supports your muscles and sport support. So this is great for the gym bag, great for the weight room, great for, soccer or outdoor doing hay and doing farming and all that kind of stuff. Then we talked about the Thinker, and I said Thinker was the children's version of our adult version, and our adult version is In Tune. Okay, now this In Tune I've had for a little while. I don't know if it comes in a clear bottle anymore. This is a full strength oil. Okay, that means everything in it is essential oil, and there is no carrier oil in this product. This is our focus blend. You can tell, have made a roller bottle because I like to stretch my oils. I also don't want any of my children having reactions. More likely they're not, but I've had a reaction in the past, and I just want to err on the side of caution. And when you put it with a carrier oil, it stays in the skin. Cory said this, I think, last time, stays in that location on the back of the neck all that much longer. So I put about 10 drops of In Tune, and you can tell there is a significant color difference there. But this is 100% In Tune, full of focus oils, and this blend is phenomenal. But you can get multiple In Tunes out of that one bottle. So that's what I like to do. And that's one of my tips that I want you to know, is that you can stretch your oils by, all I did is I had some little pipettes I got from the doTERRA.com back in the tools section. And then I took my little key and I popped off the lid, and I use my siphon, my little syringe, and I put in about 10 drops and filled the rest with carrier oil. So that's my little tip there. Teen girl support, Intune's going to be another one there. They may prefer the smell of Thinker, and that's okay too. So they could use Intune or Thinker. Also, tea tree oil for her blemishes, for nail health, for around the ear support. If anybody has anxious feelings, boy or girl, this adaptive is on here to have better emotional control and less anxious feelings. Sleep and Calm Serenity is a great blend. I'm sure if you've not experienced that, you're going to experience it soon, because Serenity is a wonderful calming blend that's great to have in your home come evening time. The next oil that I want you to know is a full strength oil, is this Kari Calm. This is fabulous for hormone support, cramps, PMS, all of that kind of stuff. Nutrition helps first and foremost, but for those times when you're not feeling good, this is a great time when you're feeling discomforted. And this is great to put in a girl's hand because they can control and apply it. It's not going to hurt, and it's not got the effects like ibuprofen and Advil and all of those things. This is fabulous. I love that I have had my girls be able to have this in their hands, but this is also a full strength oil. So what I do is I take other amber colored bottles that I get from doTERRA, or a bottle that is cleaned out that I haven't had, that's been used for something else. And then I pop the lid off of this, put 10 drops of Kari Calm in there, fill the rest with carrier oil, and then teach them how to use it, applying it over the abdomen. I'll put a little label on it myself and tape it on. Like this one, I just have DDR Prime sticker and a label that goes around it, because we use that when we're doing a cleanse and support our body, or if stuff's going around, it's got a powerhouse bunch of oils. But Kari Calm has clary sage in it, so this is a great solution for that time of the month and any kinds of discomforts that ladies and young ladies are having. Here's that adaptive system I was wanting to tell you about. This adaptive system has calming capsules to it. Oh, I forgot to grab those. I'm trying to remember all the different ones. So it has calming capsules that bottle in the middle, that have mood boosting and tension reducing effects as a result of a blend of our certified pure tested grade lavender, coriander, wild orange, fennel, along with scaletium. You can look that one up. It's a herb. Scaletium, and then GABA and ahi flower. So they've done their research onto what is going to help naturally calm the body and the brain. And this GABA, ahi flower, and scaletium are fabulous, and stay with us because we're going to go into more about this in another session. That's all in emotions. So I'm just touching here that this one, I want you to know, this is already diluted with carrier oil, ready to roll on the back of your neck, on your wrist, over your heart. And this is diluted. It is a touch. But if you think that you need more dilution, if you get a little itchy rash afterwards, after using it, then just take some of this out and put in another roller and make yourself a diluted roller that works for you. This is full strength. This is for your diffusers. So you can have it ready to go in the diffuser or to put in your Epsom salt bath. You can put it in there. If you want to make your own roller bottle, just put about 5 drops of this in a roller bottle and fill the rest with coconut oil. All right. And then those capsules, those are ones that you want to take. You can take them in the morning, you can take them at noon, and you can take them at night. They're all different times. They're not going to conk you out. They're going to support your body's already healthy response system to help you to deal with the stressors in your life. It really is amazing. People are having great testimonials with the adaptive system. All right. We have support oils for the junior high and senior high in college group. We have mind support. These are those emotional oils that were there listed along with the diffuser and putting them in their room. but they're in touch form. So if you have a teen that's in junior high, senior high, or college, and you would want more information, we have a handout that has more information for you. So reach out to the person who shared oils with you. We would love to share this handout with you. It's easy to email or make a copy and send it to you in the mail. Here is a digest and touch, breathe touch. So we have lots of solutions for those ages. We just can't, it would be so much for one class. Now, this, you have to pardon me, I've got to move my position here. So we're going to talk about adults, and us adults are just as much in need of healthy supplements that our body can actually digest. And that's what this Lifelong Vitality supplement is for us. It helps with joint support, brain support, cognitive support, cellular support. One of the little testimonials is I remember early on when my mom was using this, she ran out of the alpha CRS. And I didn't remember or ever even know because I was out of the home and had my own house. But her little pinky, I think she'd had something happen to it. It had caused her great discomfort. And she was not feeling good with this little pinky the different seasons. And one of the things she noticed is that her pinky started hurting again when she didn't have her alpha CRS. She goes, that's the only thing that could be that's changed. And I don't know, but I think she was actually working at the time, taking care of someone in their home. So you can't imagine. She goes, I actually hadn't even realized that my pinky had stopped hurting me, because that's what happens. We start feeling better and we just keep going, don't we? And so the great thing is if you're at whatever point in your journey you're on, just keep an open mind about these supplements because a lot of people are having great results with this. And then also adults taking the Terrazyme as well. I did forget to say that the Lifelong Vitality has sachets. They come in they're like in a little grab and go pouch that you can take out of the box. And so whether you're pregnant or working from home, on the go, travel, you grab 2 of them for a daily dose and 1 of them for half a dose. All right. So definitely consider this Lifelong Vitality. And then I do have this testimonial that I got permission from my friend Lori to share. And she wrote this out. So I'm just going to read it from what she wrote so that I don't miss any of the parts. She says, she had suffered strokes and kidney cancer 10 years ago. So it's maybe a little bit longer than that now. But during that time, she had surgery to remove a tumor from her kidney, and she began experiencing early menopause hot flashes and brain fog, fatigue, and other symptoms of menopause. She tried the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality that a friend of hers had shared, not knowing that they'd support her body, but she very quickly realized that many of her symptoms, i.e. her hot flashes, subsided almost immediately. She says she played with the vitamins and stopped taking them altogether, thinking that she was better. And then she noticed her issues all came back again. So she has incorporated this 3-pack into her life as part of her daily healthy routine. And she really likes the results that she's finding with them. She's really likes her lifestyle that she can carry on without some of those symptoms that were there before. And she said the big plus for her was when she decided to try them on a monthly basis is that there was a 30-day back guarantee. And so that was a plus for her, because she said she knew if she decided that she wasn't going to take them or not decided they would, she decided that she had nothing to lose. It was to her benefit to try them. What's the worst? She could get her money back, So just know, I thank you, Lori, for letting me share that. And we have lots of solutions. And sometimes when we start off on things, you don't even realize the results that you're going to have with them. So keep an open mind about that LLV. Here's some women's support oils. Bergamot for stress and self-confidence. Adaptive for healthier emotions and less anxious feelings. That's Serenity again for sleep and calming. Hormone support for our cramps and PMS with that Kari Calm. And then here is our Immortelle. Our Immortelle for aging skin and for skin support. All right. This is another full oil. This is another oil
that I like to make my own roller bottles from. So I have another one of these bottles. And when I get low on that, I just add fractionated coconut oil to it and fill it up. But this one is my new one. I want to show it to you because it's kind of a pretty bottle. And so we use that in a skincare routine. We use that for scarring. We use that for if somebody's have stitches and we want the skin to heal well. Just fabulous, fabulous, fabulous results. Here's some men support oils. Copaiba. This comes from a tree in Brazil, and that is how you say it, Copaiba, but you may hear it called Copaiba, and it's the same thing. So it helps with immunity and dry skin. So you can take this couple drops internally under the tongue, or you can put a couple drops in a glass of water and sip it, or you can put it directly on the skin. And doTERRA is recommending that you use it more than just one way. So this is great for all so many ways. If you have, if you're wanting less upset tummies or gas, digestive blend is great rubbed around the outside of the belly button. And I just take the lid off and tap the top of the bottle and then rub what's on my finger around. Or if someone has sensitive skin, I'll put carrier oil on the belly first and just a dab then of digestin off the top of the bottle and around the belly button. This was my aha oil, in which my family and my husband and I actually realized there's something to these oils, because we had a whole bunch of like 5 little ones that weren't feeling well. Actually, it was the first 3. And I told Cory, I said, I know I've got something I just got from doTERRA. What is it that I can use? She said, get your digestin out of your medicine cabinet and put that around their bellies. So that's what I did. And the results and the relief that they had on their face after me doing that, and after them throwing up and getting all of that nasty out of their system, they started healing and they were calm. They were not as feverish, and they were restful. And then their body was healing and doing what it needed to do. So I love the digestive oil, and it's great for all ages and stages. All right, sleep, snoring, and phlegm. Marjoram is your go-to. Look into that one. It can be used topically. It can be put in a diffuser, and it can be rubbed on the chest, and it can be also put in a capsule. Support. This is where your deep blue is going to come in. It does have an oil, but it also has this rub, and now it has a stick with the Copaiba, because Copaiba makes all the oils work better. You could even put the Copaiba on and then put a deep blue oil over top. And I'm doing this because you can see this area in my body. But if it was phlegm or congestion, I would put Copaiba on and then put just 1 drop in my hand with some carrier oil and rub that over top to get the phlegm out. And you can put that around your ears and down the sides of your neck. And then there's that wild orange again. We got to have that to help our moods and uplift our mind. Okay, guys, this is one of my go-to oils, this DDR Prime. So this would be in my emergency oil kit, regardless of whatever age you are, because this oil is a combination blend of frankincense, which helps to support our healthy response to free radicals. Wild orange helps with cellular response. Litsea, which helps with cognitive function. Thyme, which if you're around me for very long, thyme oil, marjoram, rosemary, you're going to hear me talk about those herby oils. They're just fabulous. They're some of the first ones I invested in. And clove, powerful antioxidant support. Can't say enough about clove. Summer savory, niaouli. You can see right there on the screen all of the support that it gives. How would you use it? 1 to 2 drops in a veggie capsule. In this empty veggie capsule, if you're making your own, and put a little carrier oil with it. So that's where I get the little pump top for the top of my fractionated coconut oil bottle, and put a little pump in there. Or some people will sip this in their water. It's got some spicy oils in it. Everybody has their own preference. When we're trying to support our body's healthy DNA function, which is what I think of this blend as, this is important at any age.
I make a roller bottle of it and we put it on the bottoms of our feet before we go to bed at night. When our body's going to repair itself, these oils just come along and they just help with all of that. It's important when you're trying to clean your body out, working towards a fresh start. The liquid gives you versatility, while the soft gels, which I was going to show you here. So I showed you could put it in a capsule. That's if you have the oil already and you want to use the oil up, because maybe that's the easiest way for you. You don't want to buy another product. But if you don't have this, but you want to have the less hassle, the soft gels are the way to go, because they're already made up. Oops, wrong way. You get 60 of them, and I just take one a day. Alrighty. So that's it. It comes as the soft gel and it comes as the oil. DDR Prime is actually helps to maintain healthy cellular life cycle of your cells. Okay. There's a couple notes. Boop, 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 boop. Oh my, I'm jumping all around. Let me get here. So the DDR Prime I take for no more than normally 10 days in a row, but I kind of space it out like each month. And so I actually have, because I only do one capsule each day, and this is me mainly taking this because Jeremy takes the others. I'll tell you what he takes in a little bit. I actually get 2 months out of this bottle. So I stretch it. And if I'm really hit and miss, if I know I at least get 5 days straight, and then I start up about 5 to 7 days after that. So it's not about, to use it is much better than not to use it. And that's what I keep in mind. I don't get down on myself if I miss a day or 2 days or whatever. DDR Prime helps with it. If you don't have the DDR Prime soft gels, you have frankincense. Frankincense can have 1 to 2 drops in a soft gel to support cognitive function as well. Alrighty. All right. So the next product we have here is Yarrow Palm. And the first one we're going to talk about is this nutrient duo. This nutrient duo comes like this. It is a combination of pomegranate oil and yarrow essential oil. And this serum is very luxuriously silky. It's packed with bioavailable active compounds that are actually skin protecting. And the proteins promote the appearance of firmer, smoother, younger looking skin. So when would you put this on? After a bath. I like to put this on after a bath or after a shower. I put it on my elbows. It can be used anywhere from the neckline down. And some of us still even pat it on our faces. So this serum is very promoting of collagen production. This, not serum. Is this a serum? Oh, I'm getting confused. No, I think I was talking about the same thing. This is the serum. The serum is. So it is fabulous. And it has oils in it like jojoba seed oil, pomegranate seed, sunflower seed, grape seed, yarrow oil, coffee seed. doTERRA I have a whole handout on this because it is just so good. I would love to send it along if you're interested in more. The capsules. This is something my daughter has taken to. She loves these Yarrow Palm capsules. They have the grapeseed extract protein, which helps with oxidative stress and tissue damage. They have zinc citrate and grapeseed that help to neutralize a broad spectrum of free radicals in your body. So this is our cellular beauty complex, okay? It has a beautiful kind of reddish capsule. It also has vitamin C, which is necessary for the growth and development of all body tissues and is essential for collagen production, gives the skin a youthful look and feel by maintaining healthy skin and averting signs of premature aging. It also helps with supporting healthy metabolic function. All right, so this I have a testimonial for. It's kind of like your unconventional testimonial, but I loved it. One of the gals that was a part of our continuing ed, she said, hey, I got to tell you this. She's a farm girl, goes barefoot a lot, has cracked heels and has that, usually seasonally. And she said, you're not going to believe this. She started taking this because she got it in for one of her kits that doTERRA had offered. And she said, my heels are smooth. She's like, I didn't think that was going to happen. She goes, but I got to thinking, what have I done? And she said, that is the thing that I have done. I have been taking my Palm capsules. So the way that it rejuvenates the skin, like they just talked about, and producing collagen, just fabulous. So definitely consider that one if you're looking to support your body in its aging process. All right, so we are going to look at the Glory Years, and this supplement here, the Bone Nutrient Complex, this maintains healthy bone mass and density when you take this. It provides you 100% of your daily recommended value of magnesium, calcium. It contains D2 and D3, and in combination with your vitamins, if you're taking the vitamins, because in the Glory Years, you want to be taking the vitamins as well. I just think you've heard me talk about it a couple of times, so I didn't include it in. Definitely remember the LLB. We have a wellness advocate on our team. Her grandma was in her late 90s, and she still takes the LLB. And she was telling me how she can run around the table and play with her dog. And so she goes, I attribute that to good nutrients. Her grandma eats very clean, and then also her supplements. So definitely consider that. This is the product that Jeremy likes to take. This is our turmeric. All right. So frankincense and copaiba to turmeric dual capsules. You can take 1 to 2 drops of frankincense or copaiba underneath the tongue twice a day, or 1 to 2 capsules of the turmeric to support healthy cognitive, memory, and movement. So this capsule, you can see it looks a little bit different, doesn't it? It has the herb turmeric and it has the oil turmeric. And when you put those two together, boom, what they do in the body for as far as cognitive and movement and anti-inflammatory, that's a whole nother class on its own. If that sounds interesting to you, or you want more information, reach out to the person who invited you to listen in. They'd love to send you more information on that so that you can get all the details. Fractionated coconut oil. This is great to use as a skin support, hydration to the skin as we age. I know I've cared for elderly in their home. Skin gets more tight and brittle sometimes. So this is a great natural hydrating source, and that can help the thinning skin, okay? Also, just want to tell you, this is great for this age as well. The deep blue oil, this is the deep blue stick, this is the cream, deep blue cream. And you can make your own oil recipes to help with joint and muscle support. So we got our oils, we're putting them in our diffuser. Here's some great ones that are great for uplifting the mood, getting aromatic support. Your balance is going to be great at grounding. And we put in about 3 to 5 drops. We have lots of people coming and going in our house. And at nighttime, if I have the doors all open to all the rooms, I'll put in anywhere up to 15 drops of essential oil in the diffuser in the hall with the humidifying one once things get really dry in northern Ohio here where I'm from. But Citrus Bliss is great to help reduce toxins. And these are great to help, they're great alternatives to like blade plugins and your traditional artificial synthetic scents. On Guard with supporting our immune system. And then putting our oils in us is a great way to help our body. And I have a little testimonial from my friend, Margaret, who allowed me to, she's a dear friend. I go over and help her with her order, and she calls me when she needs things. And we were just chatting, and I said, hey, Margaret, would you mind letting me she tells me I put lemon in my water. So here is her testimonial. So remember to drink oils in glass or stainless steel. That's my little tip from this section. You can add the oils to liquid as water, or to orange juice, or to a punch or a lemonade. Lavender lemonade is really great to switch up the taste. Next time you have guests to your house, just 1 drop of lavender into your lemonade. You can take it in a veggie cap like we already talked about, or just 1 drop underneath the tongue. All right. This is Margaret. 6 years ago, actually 7 years ago, this past September, I met this lovely lady at a mutual friend's wedding. And not long after, Margaret got her own wholesale account, and we soon became friends. She is a devoted mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and a very talented quilter and a retired nurse. She's very conscientious about her health, and her efforts really do show. During my last visit, probably before COVID, she was willing to tell me how she was going to go and help her granddaughter with her children, her granddaughter with her children. So helping her great grandchildren. That's wonderful. She faithfully says she takes her Alpha CRS and her Microplex, as well as she uses her essential oils. Margaret loves the Lord, and she is an inspiration to all who know her. She says she likes to drink lemon in her water. And thank you so much, Margaret, for letting me share your testimonial about how you use lemon in your water in your daily routine. And so almost every morning, she says she starts off by putting 1 to 2 drops of doTERRA lemon oil in her water for its refreshing properties, detoxifying properties, and cleansing support. She drinks it and then refills her glass. So she'll put in 1 to 2 drops in her glass, and then she refills that, and she can taste the lemon oil still in her glass. She says if she goes out and she doesn't have lemon with her, she always asks them to put lemon in her water. In other words, she doesn't drink water without lemon, and she likes the taste and the benefits it brings her body, she says. So thank you so much, Margaret, for letting me share about your using your oils internally. We talked about using the oils topically. Great choices are Motivate Touch and Adaptive. You can use these 2 oils topically at the base of your neck and over your shoulders, wherever you find you hold tension, and you can apply them neat without dilution, or you can dilute them as you see the need. Definitely using them every day a little bit is going to give you the desired results you need, instead of just putting them on one day, one time in the early morning and then saying, oh, those oils didn't really help me. Keeping them with you. It's nice. These touch roll-ons fit in your purse or in your pocket or in a bag, or if you're hiking, they're really, or in the gym bag, they're easy to take with you and to be able to receive the benefits from them. So Deep Blue Rub is another choice. Here's that dilution guide. Just remember and try to increase your water uptake, especially now. I know the seasons are changing, but this is even more important to become more diligent about drinking our water. We want to do it to minimize skin sensitivity. We want to dilute those essential oils with a carrier oil, whichever type of carrier oil you decide is best for you. Always dilute when it's the first time you're using the oil. I like to tell people to try the inside part of their arm right here and wait 24 hours to see how their body responds. If it feels a little bit itchy or irritated, definitely don't wash it off with water. Don't think, oh, I've done something wrong. I got, just know that add a little bit of carrier oil to it. All right. Definitely something that you want to do. And when using a particularly strong oil chemistry, you do want to dilute more, like your oregano, your clove, your cinnamon. Some of those are the hotter, warmer oils that you'll want to dilute. Now, each week or each session and part of the series, we do want to suggest some wellness box suggestions. So this is just a sample wellness box that you might choose to get on your doTERRA order. And you can order retail, or you can order on the LRP loyalty rewards program that Cory mentioned last time. And this might be something that you would want to order on that program, because when you order it on that program, you are saving over $60 and you're getting 5 free oils. Yes, you heard me correctly. So if you already have your own wholesale account and some of these products, and maybe you're thinking about trying those vitamins, this Daily Habits Kit, which is $185, you are going to be getting those 5 free oils. What are those 5 free oils? You're going to get On Guard, You're going to get balance, you're going to get frankincense, you're going to get lemon, and you're going to get lavender. They will come in a 5 ml bottle like this, but that is about 85 drops of each one of those oils. All right. Plus you're getting the deep blue rub. You're getting the digestive enzyme, which you're going to learn more about that when Kari talks about that in our nutrition supplement class. And so consider this. This is going to be a great choice for those that are already wholesale account members. If you are not, I know some people participating are new to doTERRA, they're just checking it out, have tried some of the oils. This month, from November 1st to 30th, there's 20% off of these select bundles, okay, select enrollment kits. So this means you could get started with any of these kits and you can see the discounted savings, 20% off. I mean, it's tremendous savings. The Natural Solutions kit, you're going to save $97 if you purchase that kit this month. The Healthy Habits kit that I was just showing you with those 5 free oils, you're literally going to save almost $40 if you get that kit to start your journey with. Say you're someone who says, I just want the big bottles of oil. Give me the big bottles of oil and a diffuser. This Home Essentials kit is the one for you. You're going to save almost $50 on this kit when you get it this month, if you get started. The Cura collection, this is like you're making over your medicine cabinet. This, if you're interested in maybe switching out some of those things that you keep in your medicine cabinet for natural solutions with oils, this collection is fabulous. It has in some of the products that I even talked about today. I wish I had it right here so I could show you, but you're going to save almost $50. So there are 4 kits that are discounted this month. If you have not got started, I highly recommend you'll look into them, see the person who shared oils with you. We want to help you to save and get the most bang for your buck. And I'm going to show you here. This Healthy Habits kit, this bundle, it's the same kit I shared with you, but when you get started, they call it the Healthy Habits kit. If you get started with your own doTERRA wholesale account, it's called the Healthy Habits kit. This is a bundled enrollment kit. It normally, there we are. It normally would cost you $94 more than what it's going to cost you if you get started with it right now. So this is tremendous. It is great because it's going to help you with having the things you need to start those healthy habits and good lifestyle choices. So consider that kit if you're wanting to get started this month. All right. So you're using oils, you're sharing oils, you're teaching other people about it. You're excited, you're sharing your experiences with your family, your friends, your neighbor, someone who's maybe that you babysit their children, and you just can't stay silent about these oils. Well, let me just tell you, we have a wonderful, wonderful option with doTERRA. We have 3 ways that you can share doTERRA and help yourself, help others, help those who are looking for natural solutions. The first way is our referral partnership. This is where you get free oils for telling other people about about these oils and how you can get them. Okay, so see the person who is working with you and invited you to this group, and ask them how you can help refer people to them. That's how that would work. You can also, maybe you want to enroll your own friends and get extra income. That was something I never knew that I would really even want to do. But once I started sharing my experiences and people started trying the oils and having great experiences themselves, it became so easy to do. I couldn't stay quiet anyhow. And then this just made it all that much easier. So what happened is a team started growing of my friends that were all interested in these essential oils. So the third way that you can share is build a team. So, it supplements my income. It actually replaced my husband's income. And that's what we do full time now. So you never know, just by opening a bottle and sharing it with someone else, what solutions they're going to find. In the beginning, I found I had a lot of limiting beliefs, and I felt like I didn't really know I was doing this, but I was making choices for other people in my life. I was saying, oh, it may cost them too much money. Oh, they're not going to want to buy it from me. Oh, they probably aren't interested in essential oils. Well, as you grow and as you realize that those things are all lies, you don't know what your friend wants. You don't know until you ask them, and you listen and spend less time talking and you do more listening. So this may be an option for you. Just know that we have a plan, and there is a plan and a way in which you can do this doTERRA that can help you to have success. And it is very much more simplified than when our leaders here in this group got started. And we are so excited and thankful for the simplification of the business model that we can share with you. And it is success really is scheduled. And so just like we're scheduled this event, we schedule other things like a team call, we schedule classes. And so a weekly success schedule might look like this: introducing people to oils class, business basics training, wellness consults. And that's just meeting, a fancy word for meeting with your friends and walking them through their oils and answering their questions. Continuing education classes, plugging your people into support like this, or strategy sessions with your team, your key leaders. That is just talking with your friends and seeing, hey, do you want to get your $50 bonus this week or this month? Oh, do you have a class that you want to schedule this week or this month? How can I help you? And contacting and following up. And contacting means reaching out to people that may be interested in doTERRA, or that are already have a need, and asking them if they would like a sample, and then just calling them back and finding out how they liked it. So this doTERRA thing is really a blessing to many people who we're sharing it with, and also to us as we're helping. Oh, I'm not going to go there. So thank you so much for joining us. And next week, you'll be delighted. Actually, next session will be great. I hope that you'll join us as we learn more along on this wellness series. Thank you, and God bless you.